Tesla has hit record volumes as those quarterly estimates have continued to go higher from a lot of the investment banks and Wall Street.
What? Tesla sets a new record in deliveries? Really? Didn't see that coming. I'm just kidding. When I hear news like this, I'm not surprised at all. In fact, I think Tesla will continue to make record-setting quarters. Why? Because Tesla knows what they're doing. Wall Street, on the other hand, not so sure about them anymore. They seem to be getting Tesla wrong almost every single time.
The stock will likely react a little more favorably on this news, given the fact that the estimate was for 136,350. So again, Tesla topping Q3 delivery estimates. Guys, back to you.
Hey, Phil, we're looking at that stock down about 5% this morning. Don't know if you think that is Tesla specific, if that's more broadly a result of where the markets look like they're going to open this morning.
I think it's more broadly. And look, we're not seeing much reaction on the delivery news typically, and Melissa knows this because we've had these deliveries in the afternoon sometimes during Fast Money. You'll see a bit of a pop when they exceed delivery estimates, but we're not seeing much of a reaction here.
Well, since the stock price did not really react to the positive news in a positive way, which I think it should have, you know what this means? It means I'm buying more Tesla shares. Even if it's just one or two, it all counts when you're in it for the long term. Now let's look at how many vehicles they sold last quarter. Okay, so here we are at hypercharts, and as you can see, the latest quarter is by far the best quarter in Tesla's history when it comes to deliveries. They delivered 139,300 vehicles in the last quarter, which is over 53% more than in Q2. The green on the top is the Model Y, yellow is the Model 3, orange is Model X, and red is Model S. So looking at this chart, we can tell that Model 3 and Model Y are dominating Tesla sales currently, and I'm expecting Model Y to grow in sales even further, especially once Phase 2 at Giga Shanghai is finished, which would enable Tesla to begin deliveries for the Model Y in China. This next part may not be relevant at this point in time, but we have to remember Tesla is still on track to start delivering the Cybertruck next year. When that happens, this chart will look very different. But until then, Tesla has plenty of time to deliver more cars and make a ton of money.
The highest number of car deliveries from July to September ever in the company's history. Still, we're looking short, though, of Elon Musk's promise to get to 500,000 car deliveries by the end of this year.
Let's see how many vehicles they need to deliver in order to meet the 500,000 target. So far, Tesla has delivered 318,637 vehicles this year. So in order to meet the target, Tesla needs to deliver at least 181,363 vehicles within this last quarter. It is kind of stretching it a little bit, but knowing Elon and how he runs Tesla, they might just meet the target. Let me know what you think about Tesla meeting the target for 2020 deliveries. Will they hit it or be just a little shy of 500,000? Tell me down below in the comments. So while most of the legacy automakers such as Ford, GM, and Fiat Chrysler quarterly deliveries are still down on average 7% compared to Tesla up 43%, I can't help but wonder what are these companies doing. It should be clear by now that they will have to make some giant leaps and restructure their business, that is if they want to stay in business. Gene Munster from Loop Ventures tweeted something very interesting recently on his Twitter account. So let's jump over to Twitter for a moment. Tesla's lead widened in September quarter to 50%. Tesla up 43%, other auto down 7%. This compares to a 31% gap in the most recent June quarter. Let me know if I'm wrong, but it seems to me that Tesla is gaining a lot more market share. We expect that large gap to continue for the foreseeable future. Traditional auto is largely lacking a compelling price-effective EV offering. No shit. Every other EV out there right now is severely lacking in technology, software, range, self-driving technology, price. I could go on, but you get the point. The traditional auto dilemma. Option 1. Release a car with features and range at parity with Tesla and sell the car at cost. This car will be priced 10 to 20% higher than a comparable Tesla, thereby softening demand and leading to further market share loss. I agree with Gene's thinking here, but if I'm being honest, I don't think any automaker can match Tesla in features, range, or price because others just don't have the necessary talent and engineers for software and technology that would be on par with Tesla. Nobody comes anywhere close to Tesla. It doesn't matter how others price their vehicles. They just won't be able to match with Tesla, period. Even if they somehow did match with Tesla in range and somehow got the same features and software, they still wouldn't be able to compete at 10 to 25% higher price tag. They'd have to sell them below cost, which obviously isn't a viable long-term solution. So option number 1 is not going to work. Option 2, subsidize vehicles to gain market share from Tesla. This will increase losses with limited margin cushion. The more they sell, the more money they lose. Now, I already said this, but it doesn't hurt to repeat. Let's say others are scrambling to get some market share from Tesla. What do? They dump a bunch of batteries to match the range and sell their vehicles at a loss just to gain some market share. If you're a business owner, you'd know that this is perhaps one of the quickest ways to go bankrupt. It's just not going to work. Besides, even at a cheaper price point with the same range as Tesla, how are you going to match all the other features? Over-the-air updates, self-driving system that works on computer vision instead of LiDARs, superior battery technology, superior body design, better engineering, better software and functionality. Should I keep going? I can do this all day long, but let's continue. Taking it to the logical end, we believe car companies that have been around for 50 plus years will eventually, 10 years from now, be forced to restructure or go out of business. Once again, I couldn't agree more with Gene on this one. This is pretty much what I've said before. The traditional automakers won't be around for too long if they continue on the same path as they are right now. Let's face it, they've had a good run for decades, but I think it's time for next generation automotive companies to take the lead, and I can't think of anyone better than Tesla for the position. But I do hope there are other companies to help Tesla in its mission to transition the world to sustainable energy. After all, the sheer scope of converting the entire fleet of vehicles on Earth to electric is just mind-boggling, and it would take several decades for Tesla to do it alone. So it makes sense for other companies to play their part in transitioning the world to sustainable energy while sharing some of the market space with Tesla. After all, there is more than enough room for other companies to thrive alongside Tesla.
But wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. Yeah.
I just had to put that there before moving on to the last part. Somebody please make a meme from that clip. Alright, let's continue. Tesla's growth is coming from lower priced Model 3 and Y, with deliveries up 56% compared to S and X, down 13%. This tells us lower price is a major factor in expanding the market. Once again, I couldn't agree more with Gene. Tesla's most selling vehicles are also the most affordable ones. As Tesla continues to innovate and reduce costs while increasing production capacity, they move the cost savings directly to the price of its vehicles. They've done this multiple times now, and the last time they did that was in China by reducing the price by 10%, which led to a surge of new orders for Tesla. And I do believe that Tesla will continue on this trend of bringing down the price of its vehicles and making them more accessible to more people. Speaking of which, Tesla is also releasing a $25,000 car in the next 3 years, which will not only help them sell a lot more cars and accelerate their mission goals, it will be the final nail in the coffin for ICE vehicles. Meanwhile, I believe Tesla will set new delivery records each quarter. Who's gonna stop them? I mean, unless there's another forced lockdown, of course. Let's just hope that things keep improving and they don't have to slow down their production. And as I mentioned earlier, Cybertruck will add to existing deliveries, and not long after, maybe a year or two, we should see the $25,000 Tesla rolling out from the factory floor. If you think Tesla is big today, you're so wrong. Tesla is just getting started. They have so much growth ahead of them that where they are today will pale against where they could be in 2030. And we just discussed their cars only and didn't even get into robotaxis with level 5 autonomy that will be very disruptive to the existing ride-sharing programs, or their solar business or energy storage, which according to Elon Musk could be as big of a business opportunity, if not bigger, than Tesla vehicles. So when you look at the scope of things that Tesla is working on, they're changing everything. And because of Tesla and SpaceX, the future is finally looking exciting and there's so much to look forward to. Leave a comment if you're as excited as I am and let me know where you think Tesla will be in 10 years. And if you made it this far into the video, you are awesome. If you own a Tesla, get 10% off on your purchase when ordering accessories for your vehicle from Abstract Ocean by using the code EVSource or the link in the description. Also, check out our merch store for shirts like this one. There are t-shirts, hoodies, phone cases, bags, and a lot more, so check out the store from the link in the description. And if you want to show more love and support to the channel and get exclusive access to Q&As, early access to videos, and get a look behind the scenes, consider becoming a patron and help the channel grow to make more videos like this one. But if any of these forms of support are beyond your reach at the moment, just remember the most important way for you to support is by watching and liking these videos. And before you go, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss videos like this one. Thank you for watching. My name is Harry and this is EVSource. Keep charging ahead and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe and take care.